Commercial Plumber Plant Room Tour Part 2. My name's Alan Hart, and today we've got Lee back today, and Lee's got another fascinating video showing us around a plant room. It also shows us how some of the different components work in this video. For me, I know that this type of video will not get as much interest as some other videos, but I find these type of videos fascinating. If you do like this type of video, please put a thumbs up and please put a comment below if you can. And also, if you are a plumber, if you want to send some videos in, please send them in on landscape like this. Also, what I'm going to start doing is, if you're a plumber or a heating engineer or anybody in industry and you want to do a review on any sort of product, then I will upload your videos as well, because I want this channel to be for everybody, and so it's everybody's opinion. And I'd also like, if you could, in the comments below on all them videos, is put your opinions as well, so people can get a balanced and honest opinion, rather than somebody just getting products sent to them and maybe getting paid sometimes or whatever, and maybe the reviews are not as honest as we, as they should be, I'll say. So yeah, without further ado, let's get over to Lee and have a look around this plant room. This video is for gas safe, registered and trainee gas engineers under supervision. Please comply with the current regulations at the time.
Evening, Alan. It's another one of my plant rooms. I've got a few stuff prepped already for you, so we can shorten the video a little bit. Going to discuss actuators and things and stuff. Alright, cool. Right, so here we've got a Broag 210 Eco Pro. These are the last of the generation. There are newer ones out now. They're alright, they're a good boiler. Nice and easy to work on. So while we're going through it all, I've already got it isolated here, because there's no lockable isolation in here. Foresight for when this were installed. Got it isolated on the gas. Always remember to isolate your gas. And then inside the BMS, I'll switch it off there. Cool. Right, somebody did point out yesterday that it wasn't properly isolated. Now, I don't put my lock-offs on if I'm in the plant room and there's only me in the plant room. I can't see the point of it. There's nobody who comes in here apart from myself. Now, if I were going to leave it locked off, then yeah, I'd put a lock on it, and it'll have my tag on it, and it'll also have an electrical isolation permit. So that's what I call a lock off. Yeah, but if I'm just in here doing bits and bobs, just 2 points of isolation, guys. There's no point going overboard. Right, back to the boiler. Right, so this is an inspection hatch. Just take all nuts off, and you do have a special Broag tool for cleaning the heat exchanger in here. You clean all that up, and then once you've cleaned it up, you've got a sump plug here. Just bang your hose down that, cleans that bottom of the sump out. Yeah, and then once you've done that, you clean your condensate trap out. As you can see, you do get a bit, not a lot, but a bit. Yeah, you've also got insulation at the back of here and that on your nuts. Right, so you don't snap these plates. You want to go and buy yourself a torque wrench, and Broag recommend 8 newtons on these, so not overly tight. Yeah, cool. Right, moving on. Gas valve. Right, you've got 2 different settings in here, 2 different adjusters. You've got this one for your high fire in there, that's just an Allen key. Yeah, and then obviously move on to your right. So you got your V1 and V2. Right, move on to your right, that's your low fire. That's a torque screw. Remember me mentioning I did everything that I changed, so you can see I already changed this gas valve because it failed. Cool. Right, you've got your thermistors. I don't go through many of these, surprisingly. Yeah, ignition, as per the norm. Pressure switch, very important. You check your pipes on these, and also in the bottom, give it a good rod out. Make sure it's not blocked. It'll pick it up anyway. On the pressure switch. Another thermistor, ignition, combustion air fan. You've also got a drain down out back here. Yeah, like I said, commercial isn't daunting, guys. It's really not. Same bits, just bigger, really is. Right, I'm gonna fire this up, so you can have a quick look at flame picture. Be right back. Right, that's isolation done and whatnot. Yeah, love switchgear. I mean, this one I've had a few problems with it past, so instead of just going to drawing all the time or trying to find some on drawings, because there's around about 10 pages of them, I just marked a few things up for quick reference. Alright, cool, get back to the boiler. Right, so let's get this fired up. Happy days. So put it into low fire. So it's gone through its pre-purge. Like I say, guys, it's same as a domestic, just bigger. Right, so see it's lit. Always a good sign. Let's get the entire fire. Oh, that's a lovely sound. Right, I will just right quickly, I'm going to mention this, right, because when you work in old buildings, always check the asbestos register, because I myself, I didn't get caught out on it, but I am on the asbestos register because I got contaminated around about 7 years ago. They were stripping out some asbestos in one of my plant rooms, and I had some old atmospherics in there, and I won't go in until it was certified that it were clear. So as soon as I got that certification and saw it on the asbestos register book, I didn't go in that plant room at all. But I went in after all the paperwork was in place, and they hadn't cleaned up properly. What happened was, I opened up one of these atmospheric boilers, and all the chrysolite was underneath, and I just disappeared in a cloud of asbestos. Needless to say, I wasn't best pleased. So always check the asbestos book. This plant room as well, it was supposedly checked 10 years ago, and then we had it rechecked last year, and home below found asbestos in walls. It's everywhere. You can see little stickers everywhere on walls. So always check the asbestos register. It's too late for me, but some of you other guys, it's not too late. Just always check. Right, I'm gonna stick these into high fire. let's get some heat on this pipe work so you can see this actuator in action. Right, actuators. Yeah, so another Belimo. Most of my stuff is Belimo. I quite like it, and like I say, it's not a fully open or a fully closed one. It is what it is, yeah. So anyway, 3-port valve. Looks like I've got a bit of leakage on this one, so I might be changing this one in the near future. Right, cool. Remember me saying yesterday, I always leave an Allen key in top so you can see it moving, that it's actually up and running. But if you haven't got Allen key for it, you can actually put a cable tie in, just sit in it and bend it over so you know it's moving. Because even so, you see it spinning around on top, you can hardly see any movement up there whatsoever. Yeah, so it's always a good indication to have a little Allen key in there. You've got different settings in here. You can either operation one way or an operation other one, A or B. That's what you wire up to in BMS. You can disengage your clutch here. See if I can do it with one hand, and then you can just whiz it round with your fingers. At the moment, yeah, it's a bit difficult with one hand. Yeah, and then just the clutch will just click back in. Yeah, like that. So you can manually open it, manually close it. You can do what you want with it. Yeah. That's your clutch back in. Cool. Another type of Belimo actuators. Bit different, yeah, but these are only 2-port. These are your zone for your zones. So this building is in 2 zones. Yeah. Cool. So for these, you can see an arrow and it's pointing to A. That's automatic. But you can just stick. There's a little hand there. Just put your screwdriver in. It pushes down. Flick it to hand. It disengages the clutch so you can move these as and where you want it. Yeah. At the moment we have a demand on, and obviously it's fully open. Cool. So guys, I'll let you enjoy the rest of the evening. Yeah, cool. Oh, no, I know somebody's going to ask, so I'll tell you anyway. You notice that I've got all my combustion tickets on boilers. I do that so if anybody else comes into my plant room, if I'm on sick or anything like that, or if I leave and go somewhere else, they always know what the boiler was running at. So yeah, I do 2 print-offs. Sounds like a cricketer, doesn't it? So I do 2 print-offs. I put a set of print-offs on boilers, and I also put a set of print-offs with gas cert. Yeah, and also any repairs or anything like that, what I've done to it and things and stuff. Right, cool. You lot take care. Alan, I need to have a chat with you at some point. I want to get you in some of my plant rooms so you can have a look. Cool. Take care. Bye.
Thank you very much again for that, Lee, and I would absolutely be delighted to come and spend some time with you and have a look around your plant rooms. I honestly, I find it fascinating, and because obviously I've done gas and I've done boilers. I've fitted thousands and thousands of boilers over the years, or lots and lots of boilers, more than I can care to remember. And this stuff's new. It's new to me. So yeah, let's do it. Let's make a date. Let's get in them plant rooms. If anybody's got any questions for me for when we go in these plant rooms, then get them in comments below, and I'll try and, if I can, I'll maybe give you a shout out in videos, or ask Lee some questions, what's been asked, maybe we could do that as well. So yeah, thank you to everybody who watches, supports, subscribes, thumbs ups, comments, all that good stuff. It's absolutely brilliant, to be honest. Yeah, see you again soon.